Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of It's About Time. I'm Drew, and I am flying solo on this episode. My co-host Jared will not be with me tonight as I do my unboxing and unveiling edition of the new Oris Staghorn Restoration edition that was just released in Europe. It is scheduled to release here in October 8th, 2017. It is August 11th right now. So I got this a couple months early because I did order this from Europe from a specialized dealer. Let's get right into the piece. The first thing you notice about this watch is the fact that, as Nishan and I talked about last episode, these watches are part of the new trend in the watch industry of being a charity piece. So you do get the charity booklet, which does show photos and the whole history of the actual watch itself, its mission, its purpose, and what your money does go towards when you purchase this watch. I got this watch for about $1,900. It retails for about $2,400 to $2,500 on the market. They are a limited edition piece, numbered 2,000 pieces. So it is valuable because of the amount that are produced. Again, Oris is a handmade Swiss watch. So you are looking at luxury. You do get the luxury box with the booklet underneath, and then the actual box itself slides out from the casing as described over here. When you open it up, you do see the actual color scheme. The color scheme for this watch this year is a dark navy blue face that has a burst of a dial with the orange. Okay, as you can see it around the actual dial. Okay, so it's blue and orange for this year's color scheme. It was blue and yellow last year. This is not the first year of the Staghorn. It is a day-date watch. You can see the days going around the inner wheel, which is something that only Oris does. That's what they're known for doing. And the fact that it is 30 ATM this year, down from 50 from last year. The only other difference I want to point out is it is 43.5 millimeters wide this year as opposed to 46.5 millimeters wide last year. Those are the main differences. I'll show you the back of the actual watch itself. Okay, it's got its typical automatic movement, and here it shows you the limited edition with the official seals and tags itself as well. The watch does wear very nice. The stainless steel band is not too heavy, but it's not hollow either, as you find in some divers pieces. It does have a nice feel to it. Does not pull on your skin if you have hair on your wrist. Okay, and it does have a guard protector so the crown doesn't stick out too far. Like I said, it's a day-date watch. To change the day and the date, you just pull it out once. You turn it counterclockwise for the date and clockwise for the date, and you should be all set to go. It does have a screw-down crown, which does help. And the only other difference I have noticed this year is the fact they are, as in Dave's Oris that you saw in previous episodes, they have gone back to the original Rolex type clasp, going away from the butterfly clasp, what they usually have, over to the Rolex sizable clasp, which does have 3 settings to make it more comfortable on the wrist, so you don't need to take out extra links. So it does give you more flexibility that way as well. The only other thing I wanted to talk to you about that I've noticed is the fact that its luminescence is a little different from previous Oris watches that I've had. Most of them are bright green. This one itself is more of a bluish green, as I'm going to show you in a minute as I get this revved up for you. And it does make for an interesting feel as the color change is quite notable on it. So let me turn out the light so you can actually see what I'm talking about. And there you go. Okay, you can see it's a bluish color, which is quite different from what we've seen from the past from Oris. You can see the second hand going around right there, which is symbolized by the dot. And so it is a nice piece. As you can see, as it gets farther away, you can still see it. It's got super luminescence, so you're not going to have any problems underwater or above ground as well. So that is a basic review of the Restoration Limited Edition piece of the Oris Staghorn watch. Again, I did buy it because it does help charity and it does go to a good cause, which the coral reefs do need more attention towards, as we must save them as they are a vital part of our ecosystem. Overall, I would give this watch a 9 if I were rating it from a 1 to 10 so far. I'm interested to see in the coming weeks, months, and years how it fits into my collection and how I rank it against my other watches that I currently do have in my collection. Thank you guys once again for joining me tonight as I did this, just a quick review. As this watch, as I did forget to mention, is right on time. I set it to the atomic clock about 7 hours ago. It hasn't lost a second yet, so accuracy is something Oris is known for, and there's no exception here. It's right on time, as it has been very well regulated straight from the factory. But please, like us, send us your questions, send us emails, anything you can from me and Jared. We look forward to answering your questions, as we have done on previous episodes, and we look to do more watch reviews as they do come in the future. Again, thanks again, and I'll see you next time on another episode of It's About Time.